About Delphi, eh? Okay, we'll talk about Delphi a little bit. I'll say that there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be said that's not being said. Now I think that's already been said and done. Get it? Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, my neighborhood has gone to the dogs tonight, so if I have dog barkings or yelpings in the background, it's because one of these dogs chased my neighbor's cat up a tree. So now they're all at the bottom of the tree, making sure that little puss doesn't come back down. But fear not, when I get done with this video, I will try to rescue the cat with my pressure washer. Delphi. So, you want to know about Delphi? Okay. Let's see. February 13th and 14th of 2017, two girls came up missing at first. Came up missing. They weren't where they were supposed to be at a designated time. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, from the beginning to the end. But the two girls were never seen alive again. They were found on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, dead in some woods on some private property owned by a guy named Ron Logan, a real old guy. And it's just been a very unusual case because it has not been solved. We're going to be going on 3 years here soon. I don't know what the day is today. I stayed in bed all day. What is today's date? It's probably the 14th, 15th. No, it's the 15th. Yeah, okay. I'm entitled to stay in bed once in a while, okay? I work hard. Yeah, right. And monkeys might fly out of my butt if I keep lying to you like that. Okay, so back to Delphi. All right. I'm going to speak to where we are right now, okay? After all the enhancements, after all the volunteers, after all the psychics, after Stu Sutclif, after news conferences and press conferences, yada, 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 family members appearing for interviews with everybody except Stu, because Stu would nail him to the wall. Like, what's his face, Camfield says over there, balls to the wall. That's what my interviews would be. I'm going to borrow that from Bobby. Well, it's not even from Bobby. It's by a group called Accept, Balls to the Wall. Not a bad song if you're into metal bands. The lead singer of that group could have actually fronted AC/DC. He's that good. And don't forget the Unknown Reject. His release will be on October 31st on Halloween. A new song coming out by the Unknown Reject. Probably on YouTube somewhere. And hope it's a different subject topic this time. No more down the hill. So, alright, so Delphi, ladies and gentlemen, when I got out here for my first and second video, I look back at those and I was so innocent. But now all the frustration over the years that has gone by and all the crap that's going on, I'm not that innocent anymore. It's like I lost my virginity to Delphi. I was like a virgin before Delphi, and after the murders, I lost my virginity. A da. All I want to say to you. But I wanted to show you this classic album, Breakfast in America by Supertramp. I don't know, I hate to have to do stuff this way. It really sucks. But if you look at this picture, it's the Manhattan skyline made out of milk cartons and who knows what else. But there's the Twin Towers over there. You can see it. And it's Breakfast in America, man. It's this over-the-hill waitress. Some waitress with flabby arms because she's been waitressing too long. And she's definitely got a set on her for a grandma. The ironic thing about this album is on the back side of it, it shows a little diagram of an airplane right there. That little blue thing, it's an airplane. Was this a premonition? Terrible. Those people on the 110th floor had to jump to their deaths. So now you know. If you're faced with being burned alive or jumping off the tallest building, one of the tallest buildings in the world, you'll pick jumping off the building. But so much for 9/11. Do you know I worked at a place one time and we had a new hire there, and we were explaining what to do in emergencies and stuff. And my supervisor was telling this lady, if you ever have a problem you can't handle someone in the store or whatever, um, you know, dial 911. And she asked him what the number was. She asked my boss what the number was for 911. Oh well, I was always told, ask questions, Stu. All right, so my frustration with the Delphi case is coming up on 3 years. The case has not been solved, and there's nothing to indicate it's going to be solved. It's a continuing circle jerk circus that it's always been. There are all these crazy people out here nobody's ever heard of. All the content providers are just lampooning each other, I guess. I'm guilty of that. I do that. Instead of reporting the Delphi news, we're just screwing around with each other.
Oh, Stu, why haven't they reported the Delphi news?
There's nothing to report. Nothing's come out. You have to invent stuff now if you're going to have a story. These people coming out, late breaking news out of Delphi. Yeah, it's late breaking because someone's just now reading it, but it was collected almost 3 years ago. Okay? I'm talking Delphi now. Is that cool? Stubert went to bed. All right? Some of you don't like Stubert. Don't hurt his feelings. He's challenged. We challenge people have rights, They used to just either shoot us or throw us in the insane asylum, but somebody came along and gave us rights. And do you think I'm a little bit crazy? Everybody's a little bit crazy. There was a lot of inbreeding that went on back in the early days in the small towns. I can think of a town right off where there's probably inbreeding. Somebody once told me that if your eyes are like real close to each other and not like spread away further on your head, that you've got a lot of inbreeding in you. Someone told me that. Oh shit. Are my eyes close together? I can't tell. God, I hope not. So here we have a case. We don't know what the hell's going on. We know that a murderer got away with murder. Okay? I don't know what you'd call him. He got away with it. Bridge guy came in, killed 2 young girls, overpowered 2 young girls, killed them and got away. And the rumor mill is nobody knows how. Nobody knows what the motive was. Just that they were killed. They won't tell us any clues except a few seconds of audio and a video that does not work. 2 sketches, one we were told to disregard. Oh, at first he actually said there's a sketch number 1 and a sketch number 2 card, but sketch number 1 you can disregard. The guy that looked like Joe the plumber. Then they come out with some punk-looking greaser for a sketch, for diagram. Harvey Carroll and Sandra and all the rest of his groups and all, I tip my hat to them, but we're no closer to finding the killer. I doubt the cops know who it is. I doubt they know where he is. If it was 1 or 2 or more, they just don't know. And the reason I think they just don't know is because look at the time that's elapsed. It wasn't Daniel Nations. It wasn't Ron Logan. It wasn't Thomas Bruce. It wasn't Garrett Kurtz. It wasn't Michelle Cunningham. Like the whole lot of them. No, it wasn't Bobby Camworth. I keep wanting to call him Camfield. He's not the Delphi killer. I don't know what he is. But he threatened me. Over the YouTube commentaries are like a blog. Have you ever stopped to think about it? It's a flippin' blog. When you form a YouTube channel, it's not just, you don't have to worry about the videos and all you put out. You can just operate off the commentary all day. Now, I know there's got to be a limit on it. I've left some pretty long comments. Does anybody know what the limit, number of characters or you're allowed, or it'll give you on YouTube in the commentaries on one single comment? It's a lot. I've never reached the limit yet, but I'm going to figure that out. But so everyone out there actually has a blog. It's a blog, and it's huge. It'll hold thousands of feedback. So why worry about moderators and all that other bullshit you got to go through to get on Reddit and all that crap when we have it? We have it already.
That's right, Stu. You tell the people that.
Delphi. Bridge guy. He's out there. Nobody says beware. They don't know where he's going. If you had a suspect like that, or a viable suspect, and you kind of knew where they hang out, you would like notify people in that area. Oh, you better lock your doors tonight. There might be a killer on the loose. What possible reason would the cops not tell people in Delphi on the 15th and 16th, be extra vigilant, lock your doors? This is what we need to find. This is what we need to look for. They didn't reach out to anybody. It's like, oh, we already know who it is, and they're dead, or we know who it is, and we're not going to turn them in. What the hell is going on here? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all to me. It's just, it's nonsensical. It's not like any other case. Yeah, I've gotten out here and I've said this before. And some people are so gung-ho still. They got a lot of energy. We're going to find a guy. We're going to find this guy. We're getting closer. We're so close now. And I don't think so. I mean, you guys are to be commended, but Harvey, with all the work you've done, did you think it was going to go on this long? Nobody else out here sure did. So how long is it going to go on? We're almost to 3 years. Where is that notification in the morning? We have arrested a suspect in the killings of 2 minors, Libby and Abby, in Delphi, Indiana on February 13th of 2017. You wait for that every day and it don't come. So how should this case be pushed forward? It's nobody out here that did the murder. Well, the person could be listening. And it could be somebody out here. I mean, not a regular out here, just somebody listening, you know, trying to get news, trying to get a feel of the mood and what's going on and stuff. Where am I at? 11 minutes and 46 seconds. I don't like making long videos. People will turn me off. I'm too goddamn boring. But I'm pissed off too. And that's why my videos went from reporting Delphi like in the beginning down to this other bullshit. Because there's nothing for me to report. I'm not going to bring you false hope. I'm not going to say, yeah, this last enhancement Harvey did, that's going to catch a killer. And there have been women out there on his channel, him and Gray's channel. Oh, you're so smart. You're so close. What will we do without you? What's wrong with you people? If you ever said shit like that to me, I'd tell you to... I don't talk like that. But why do you have to kiss people's asses out here? You don't know what you're talking about. I can go look back 2 years ago on the commentaries, and Gray or Harvey will say something that sounds intelligent, and nobody knows what the hell they said. They can't dispute it because they didn't understand it. So all they say is, oh, you're so right on. And, oh, I've been in police work all my life, and if only we had someone like you on the force. I'm not jealous. I'm not in competition with anybody out here. I want the case to get solved. I don't care. I'm just stating a fact. I'm calling attention to a fact that's something that happens. Okay? Do with it what you want. Like Stubert. If you don't like my brother, if you don't like my brother Stubert, don't watch him. I don't like Cat's programming because he's been really unfair and nasty to me, so I don't watch it. But I don't go to his channel and insult him and tell him to, you know, he's allowed to have his content. Some of his content's pretty good, like anybody else out here, you know? So, what else do you want to know about Delphi? What else has been released? Do you people watching me realize that nothing has been released since like the 2nd or 3rd day after the murder? I'm not talking about the sketches. Yeah, that's different. But, I mean, nothing substantial. Nothing came of those sketches. And nobody looks like those people. If there are thousands of them. Can go either way. So what do you think the police should be doing? Get some young eyes in there? You know, they've been real quiet. I'm dying to see what they're going to say on the 3rd anniversary. What can they say? They better have an arrest by then, because they're screwed if they don't. I mean, they're just ultimately screwed. But you get some of these people out here that don't care if it's going to take 10 years. Oh, wait, give them 10 years. I'll find somebody. More time that goes by, I don't know, man. You think Bridge Guy's smart enough to stick around, or is he gone? I have nothing to say. There's nothing to say unless I make it up. Oh, it was a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday today. Tuesday afternoon. It was a beautiful Tuesday, and Bridge Guy probably was out on the Rio Grande. He's at home still biting his fingernails watching me right now. Darn it, Stu. Your free days might be numbered. Maybe they won't be numbered. Maybe you got away with it. Maybe you won't. There ain't a soul. There's thousands and thousands of people on the internet working this case, and nobody knows. Nobody's got the answer. The cops might know who it is. They might not. That $230,000 reward is big. You know, that's just about $250,000, or half. I can't even add anymore. Terrible situation. Substantial sum of money, but nobody's going to claim it. Indiana State Police is in charge of the dispersion of that money. Somebody should call them up and ask them where it's at. Yeah, man. Yeah, what bank is that $230,000 in, man? You know, how much interest is it drawing? It's in an account where it's drawing interest, and some of it might be a pledge where that football player, I don't know who the hell he was, some sports guy donated a large amount. He either gave it to him, or it's most likely it's a pledge. If they award it, he'll give it to him. It might be some kind of escrow account. So there's nothing to report. I'm not going to make shit up. I'm not going to say, ladies and gentlemen, today's the day. We're so much closer than we were. Oh, we're getting closer. You're getting closer to getting farther. It's sad but true. You know, in Florida, this shit would never happen. They have the sunshine laws. They have transparency laws. If this case had happened in Florida like all the other ones did, I'm surprised it didn't happen in Florida. You know, Florida's usually got these kind of cases. Somehow it fell on Delphi, Indiana. But Florida would make them court orders. They'd release all kinds of crap. They'd even release the girls screaming if they had it there. And I've got a lot of familiarity with Florida law. Not that I've ever been locked up. Well, I could sit here and tell you lies, tell you sweet little lies, but I'm not gonna. Truth is stranger than fiction. Where is Bridge Guy? Anybody know? Does anybody watching me right now, do you know who the hell Bridge Guy is, or where the hell he is? Why don't you turn him in if you know? If you don't know, how can this be? How can the whole world have this information out here, these clues? The audio, the video that Libby shot. Bridge Guy, half his face, the sun's on it, you can see it. And some people believe he was carrying a puppy. And some believe that there's spikes and sundials on the bridge. Well, I guess any post standing up could be a crude sundial, right? Sometimes I feel like saying, F Delphi. F the whole case. I'm done with it. I'm leaving. I don't even know why. I don't know why I get out here. Keep the word out. Everyone's got the word. It's not doing any good. No one's doing anything with the word. 17 minutes, 50 seconds. That's long enough for me to ramble. Half of you probably turned me off by now. I won't listen to my own video. I might watch some of Stufert's videos, but I won't watch my own. I don't know. I'm not going to pick on other YouTubers. They'll get me back. Okay, well. My thoughts on Delphi is it's just at a standstill. I don't know who to blame. Not blaming the cops, not blaming the public. If you don't know anything, how are you going to know who to blame? I could blame the cops if I want, say you guys should have done better. I don't know, maybe they did do better. I couldn't have done a better job investigating the case. Who am I to know? All right, y'all have a great night. Peace out, peace time. Pray for the families of Libby and Abby, even though they're a bunch of sticklers in the mud. Get on these interviews and laugh and say all this other crazy stuff instead of staring into the camera appealing for their baby. Please, please, my baby. Please return my baby. It's the only baby I ever had. No, I'm not making fun of it, but I mean, come on. You know? It's crazy. Let me have an interview with one of you guys. Let me have an interview with you over the phone. You'll hang up on me after the first 30 seconds. Peace, everybody. And be safe. Love you all. Please subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. If you don't like my channel, there's all those other channels on the list. I'm not trying to be like anybody else, and I'm not in any competition. And I'm going to go have me a cold one. So, ta-ta. Peace out.